Good afternoon. How are you doing today? You seem nervous.
True, very nervous. But why do you say that I'm mad?
I never say that you were mad, but can you please tell me the whole story again? What happened that night?
Yes, of course, and observe how calmly I can tell the whole story again. It is impossible to say how the idea first entered my mind. I liked the girl. She had never wronged me or given me an insult. But when we first moved in together, we instantly became good friends. But it didn't take long before I realized that I wasn't her only good friend. With her need to be in the center of everything all the time, and with her over 3,000 likes on her selfies on Instagram, she was always surrounded by people that admired her. I was just one in the crowd. I never understood what everybody saw in her. How could she be so popular and not me? I didn't want to be her friend. I wanted to be her. One day I had enough and decided to do something about the problem. For several nights I stayed up late and planned how I was going to do the deed. Like I said before, it wasn't the girl that was the problem, but her popularity and her likes on Instagram. I went to her room in the night and opened the door very carefully, but to my inconvenience she woke up and cried out.
Who's there?
I felt a bit sorry for her because I knew that she was scared, but I laughed to myself.
What did you do next?
Quiet, don't interrupt me! Carefully, I stepped into the pitch black room and suddenly the light of the screen of her phone lit up when she got a text from one of her admirers. The sight of it made me furious, and without thinking I grabbed her hair and dragged her down from the bed. I held the pillow over her face until I was sure that she was dead. If you still think I'm mad, you no longer think so when I describe the wise steps I took for hiding the body. First of all, I took apart the body. I cut off the arms and the legs. Hid every part in a plastic bag and threw everything inside the wardrobe. Suddenly I heard a noise from downstairs. Somebody rang the doorbell. I checked my watch. It was 4 in the morning. I went to the door and saw a woman standing outside. I felt no fear when I opened the door.
Good afternoon. I'm from the police in London. A strange noise has been reported from this house. Is everything all right?
I smiled. For what had I to fear?
No, nothing is wrong. Nothing at all.
All right, but can I come inside for a little while, just to make sure everything is all right?
I let the officer search through the house. And when she was done, I even invited her to sit down in the room where I had killed a girl only a couple of hours earlier.
So, do you live here on your own?
The officer was satisfied.
Actually, this is my roommate's
She sat, and while I answered happily, she talked of common things.
Okay, so do you go home to your parents too on the weekends?
Yeah, sometimes, but I like it here, so sometimes I stay on the weekends too. But after a while, I felt my head hurt, and I had a ringing in my ears. But still, she sat and talked. The ringing increased. It was a low, dull, quick sound, like a watch makes when it's inside a piece of cotton. And all the time the sound was increasing. I had trouble breathing, and yet the officer didn't hear anything. I couldn't bear her smile no longer.
Pretend no more! I admit the deed! He's here!
And that's the whole story.